Hello, Huskies back again with more Chicago Blackhawks GM mode franchise mode commentary. Last video, which was a few days ago, I'm a little behind again. We we set a record for the most wins in an NHL season, with honestly a rather lackluster roster. But when you've got your first line putting up 105 plus points each, it's kind of hard not to win. I feel. I mean, even Vanek at 67. The only downside is that Teravainen line is a minus, or just Teravainen's a minus, but I think that'll fix itself over time. Mike Green came in, big addition, really helped out the team. Probably won't be here after the season, but we'll wait and see how that goes. Corey Crawford, I mean, he gave up a few goals, but he was 58, 11, 1. Like, this team is insane. It makes no sense to me. But we're at the playoffs. We're looking for a second straight cup, and I hope that we come in as the undisputed favorites to win this cup. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be. 63 wins, all-time record. 2 points behind the, or no, 1 point behind the all-time point record. But let's see what we're matching up with. Matching up with the Anaheim Ducks. See how they did. They're obviously the 8th seed, the second wild card. As I am the... How far ahead was I in points? I had 131, the Sharks had 108. Okay. So, Anaheim, 87 points, 38 wins, 2.6. They averaged a full goal less than us. We gave up considerably less as well. Average power play. Below average penalty kill. Not really good on the road. So that really plays in well with us since we were 34-6-1 at home. Goddamn, look at that Sharks road record. It was actually better than ours. That's impressive. I'm assuming the same cast of the Ducks is there. Perry, Getzlaf, Raquel, Silverberg. Yeah, Fowler, Kessler. But again, once you get past Perry and Getzlaf, it falls off hard. Like, we had... I think Kane outscored goal-wise their third highest point getter. This team isn't terribly impressive. They've got a lot of quality playoff players. Kessler, Getzlaf, Perry, Hansel, Vermette. But they also have a lot of the young guys. Edom, Ritchie, Vatanen, Lindholm, Fowler. So this is kind of a middle-of-the-road team. They have very good defense. So they might be able to keep us off the score sheet. Cam Fowler's a 90, Lindholm's an 88, Vatanen's an 85, Dupre 85, Theodore 84, Larson 84. So I mean they have a solid D-core. Goaltending, Gibson's a beast, 89 overall. He did have a rough season. Bernier got a lot of starts and was the better goalie, but considerably less starts. So I really can't say he was the better goalie. But aside from that, I mean, again, I called it last video. This is probably going to be a series that takes us 6 or 7 games just because that's the way that my first rounds tend to go. Despite winning 63 games, despite being one of the best teams of all time in the regular season, we're probably going to struggle. That's just kind of how it goes. So let's just come out firing out the gate to that first line. Alright, we didn't score and we got outshot. It's like I said. Alright, so we've been outshot through 2 periods, and we're not on the scoreboard. On the plus side, our defense is showing up, and Crawford's keeping him off the board. So, and there's Patrick Kane. There we go. And there's Corey Perry with an instant answer. God damn it. Come on, let's not make my prediction come true and go 6 or 7 against the Ducks. Let's just get a nice 4 or 5 game series. Done and out of the way. Let's get on to the next one. We're going to overtime. No, we're not. I fucking jinx it. Ricard Raquel wins it with 35 seconds left. God damn it. Alright, there's 1-0 for the Ducks. I swear, if we lose in the first round, I'm going to be a little upset. There's no way we can win 63 games and be outed in the first... We're not the Washington Capitals. Come on, team. Alright, Nick Ritchie on the board early. 1-0 Ducks. Alright, Vinny Hinachioza gets on the board, but Ricard Raquel again. 2-1 Ducks. Nice. Tavo. Come on. Teravainen ties it up early. Power play. Come on, our power play is sick. And nothing. We had almost a 30% power play. And we have 3 power plays in the third. We should have scored on one of those. I mean, our percentage dictates that alone. And Nick Credalis, I don't remember how to say his name, wins it. So 2-0 Ducks. I don't want to change anything because we won 63 fucking games, but we're down 0-2 to start in the first round against the Ducks. One of the worst road teams in hockey. I don't know what to do, man. I want to make a change, but there's nobody really to change. I'm gonna put Panik on the third line and see if he sparks Teravainen and Hartman maybe. I would like to see that second line, Vanek. I mean, Vanek was a real slow starter last year in the playoffs for us, but he came alive in the second round. So if we can just get maybe like a goal or 2 here in the first round from him, we can get that burst of point production that he had last year. Well, let's get a lead. There we go. Thank you. Anisimov, second line on the board. Keep it rolling. There we go. Richard Panik gets a promotion, gets a goal. That's what I want to see. Instant gratification. Thomas Vanek on the board. Another power play. Long power play. Jonathan Toews on a major power play. 4-0. 5-0. Dominant. See, this is how every game should be in this series. Alright, Jacob Larson gets one. Then we're still on the power play. So we scored. Oh, Emerson Edom. They're coming back here. We have 39 shots. They have 23. Well, I finish it off strong here. That was a big game. That's what we needed. Kind of swing the momentum back in our favor, hopefully. Could have done better with a shutout, maybe like a 5 or 6-0 win. But hey, we need to get Pastrnak in. Actually, no. Everybody kind of came alive there. We just need more of the same. All right, 2-1. I mean, at least we got one to kind of. What are those goals, Crawford? Like, I love you to death, but those can't go in. Toews gets one back at least. They get 2 more. All right, 4-1 going into the third. This is not looking good, man. We take a penalty on the power play, but get a shorty, Jonathan Toews, 4-2. Oh, we gotta get our shit together here. This is not very encouraging. How do we win 63 games and we're struggling to beat the 8th seed Anaheim Ducks? Who, I'm gonna call it now. When they beat us, they're gonna get swept in the second round by whoever they face. They're going to play the Stars, I'm assuming. The Stars are going to sweep the Blues. Yeah, they're going to play the Stars, and they're going to get swept by the Stars. Come on. Let's not get eliminated here. There we go. Artemi Panarin, 1-0. Keep it rolling. Alright, 1-0 going into the third. This is a little concerning. Power play. Get a goal. Come on. Get a goal. Nothing. Come on, Crawford. Make up for those corner goals last game. Oh, Ryan, come on! Another fucking goal line garbage goal. What the fuck? And we're off to overtime. We're 0-1 in overtime. We lost with 30 seconds left in game 1. Come on, let's not do this to me, please. Please. Oh, please win. Oh, force game 6. Oh, I don't want to watch. Oh, I don't want to watch. John Gibson outshining Corey Crawford. Oh, got a power play. Oh, please kill it. Oh, please kill it. Oh, Jonathan Toews. Thank you. I think that was a shorty. Holy shit. How do we win the game on a shorthanded goal in overtime? Alright, game 6. Sorry, that was game 5. Game 6, still down 3-2. Come on, let's get in there. Come on. This is way too stressful. There's no reason this should be this stressful. Alright, 1-0 Martin Hansel. Probably a breakaway or a tip-in. Jakob Silverberg, 2-0. Going into the third. Why can't we score? I know I highlighted their defense, but they're not this good. Oh, we can't even get shots on net. Oh, Mike Green from in front. Okay. Come on, please. Please. Keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive. Keep the dream alive. Yes, Patrick Kane with a minute left. Back in overtime. Come on. Force game 7. Where's that first line power? Give me another Jonathan Toews overtime winner. Shit, give me anybody with an overtime winner. I don't fucking care. Just win the goddamn game. Oh, thank you, Thomas Vanek from the boards. We're going to Game 7. Holy shit. It is way too early to be fucking this stressed out. Although I have to go to bed in like an hour to get ready for work. But still. It's 8:30 in the morning and I'm going to fucking Game 7. Good lord. How? How are we in Game 7? Alright, full sim. Full sim for Game 7. And we'll go in-game if we go to overtime. Kind of a tame start here. Both teams filling each other out. Nice, Panarin on the board. Let's go. Alright, I'm kind of taking over to play here. Ryan Hartman, let's go. Third line, stepping up. This is what I want to say. 2-0 going into the second. This is the first multi-goal lead we've had since that 5-2 win in Game 3. Patrick Kane. Well, we came out the play in here in Game 7. 18-5 in shots. 19-5 now. I mean, come on. This is power play. Another goal. Thomas Vanek. Let's go. 25 to... They have 8 shots. We have 4 goals. Come on, just strong third period. Just bury him. Nice. Richard Panik. Oh, Ryan Kessler gets one back. Oh, Antoine Vermette gets one instantly. Let's not do this, please. Power play? Nothing. Let's just get this game over with. Get this game over with and get on to fucking round 2. Come on. Come on. Hey, there we go. Fuck, how did we almost lose that series? I've fucking called it, though. 6 or 7 games, we went 7. We had no business going 7 with how we were playing. But we get the 50-win Dallas Stars. We're going to go ahead and hop into this series because I've gone a few days without a video, so I'll do a little bit of a longer one here. Let's take a look at Dallas. Like I said, they had 50 wins. They were the second seed, 106 points. High scoring offense, second in the division. Decent defense, kind of. I mean, actually, that was pretty low. Really good power play. Above average penalty kill. Good at home, good away. So this is going to be tough. Dallas is a good team in the video game. They're not so good in real life. I mean, they should be better, but their goaltending usually just lets them down. Actually, I don't want this. I want playoff stats. I want to see my team stats as well. Jonathan Toews, 9 points. Teuvo Teravainen with 7 points. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Panarin with 7. Vanek with 7. Kane with 6, but he did have 3 goals. That first line struggled. They were minuses. Duncan Keith was a -4. Ryan Hartman had 5 points. Richard Panik with 2 clutch goals. Jordan Nolan with 17 penalty minutes. Stay out of the fucking box, you goon. Mike Green with a goal. Trevor Van Riemsdyk like +3. Billy Polka -5. Ouch. Oops. Alright, Tyler Seguin, 92 overall. Elite goal scorer. He scares me. 6 points. John Klingberg, 5 points. Matthias Janmark, 4 points. Interesting. Jamie Benn, Spezza, Sharp, Garbett. I mean, this is another experienced team mixed with a bunch of young kids. So, defensively, they're pretty lackluster once you get away from Klingberg. I mean, 84, 84, 84, 83, 83. Nothing overly special defensively. I mean, they were high pluses, but they just dominated the Stars or the Blues. Goaltending wise, Kari Lehtinen was 4-0 with a 1 goals against that. He gave up 4 goals in 4 games. I don't see him doing that against us. He's an 85 overall. Our team should be able to pick through him. John Gibson is a really good goalie, so that was a big reason why the Ducks were in it. But with our offense, we should be able to take over this series early. So let's get off to a good start here in Game 1. Alright, Cody Eakin gets on the board. That's not the start I wanted. Alright, David Pastrnak gets on the board finally, but we give up 2 more. The only issue is Dallas has offense. They can, I mean, I've made this comparison in the past. Dallas will give up 8, but they'll be able to score 9 to win. So Jason Spezza again, 4-1. So we need to figure out a way to bring the offense, but not completely let them just run over us. Because yeah, I mean, we outshot them, and Kari Lehtinen played well that game, but we should be able to score. I'm not too worried about this series. I think that we can, once we get a couple goals, we'll start rolling. I mean, we're down, what, 3-1 to the Ducks? We came back and won that series. Ryan Garbutt on the board. Come on, guys. We need to get, like, a lead in the first period or something. 3-0. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. I don't understand how a team can win 63 regular season games with the same roster from last season that won the Cup with, honestly, relative ease. Hey, Patrick Kane. And come into this playoffs and just forget how to hockey. At least that's what it seems like. There's no way Kari Lehtinen is this good either. He's literally sitting at a goal per game. Like, it's frustrating. Frustrating. Alright, come on. Can we please score a goal in the first period? Well, we've scored like one all playoffs in the first period. Yeah, we didn't score again. Patrick Sharp on the board, 1-0. We outshot him 11-5. 2-0, Patrick Sharp, 17-18. Come on. Oh my gosh. How are we not... Like, I understand Dickinson, another one, from the corner. Hey, Patrick Kane on the board. Like, I don't want to hop in and blame Crawford, because by no means do I think it's our goaltender's fault, but Spezza, another one, he's given up, in this series alone, 4 goals in game 1 on like 20 shots. He gave up 3 last game on 22 shots. He gave up 4 this game on 24 shots. These are not good save percentages for a guy that was hovering around 94 save percentage all season. But here we go. We're down 3-0 to the Stars. Like, this is going to be... Hey, we scored a first period goal, but what a fucking surprise. They got one too. 18-6 in shots, and it's 1-1. Hey, there we go. Anisimov, Tays, and Panarin. 31-14 in shots, and it's still only 4-2 though. Honka. Mike Green answers 5-3. 3 goals and 17 shots. And these goals are coming from odd angles. Like, this is not encouraging. Janmark, 5-4. 4 goals and 22 shots. We have 37 shots. I swear to God, if they tie it, I'm throwing his fucking controller. You'll have to excuse me. I have to go get my controller out of the closet real quick. Cannot believe we just blew a fucking 2-goal lead twice in the same fucking period. Ugh, this is so fucking frustrating. It is 39-24 and they have 5 goals. And yes, I did just throw my controller across the room. Thank you. Patrick Kane at least wins it. Hopefully I didn't damage the wall. I don't really care. It's on the closet. God, this is... Oh, now Mike Green's losing morale. Awesome. Fucking sick. This is all culminating in a big loss here in Game 5. We're gonna get smoked like 7-0. There's another first period with no goals. Hey, we're on the board. Patrick Kane, 2-1. Now this game we're getting dominated. This is a little more... Score is understandable considering we can't seem to shoot the puck. Hey, Yuri Hoodler from the boards. Elimination game in round 2. And we come out and we get spanked. Not 7-0, but fuck, we should have just stayed home. Hey, Jordan Nolan. Way to get a goal, bud. They almost have 50 shots. Thomas Vanek, it's a 1-goal game. And that is it. The Chicago Blackhawks, all-time best regular season win mark. Outed in the second round. And they really never did anything. We had one game where we should have lost that in 4. We absolutely should have been swept. That was a fucking joke. Crawford shit the bed there in round 2. I'm not one to blame goalies usually, but aside from Game 5, there were not a lot of shots on net, and he gave up a lot of goals. Crawford's 33 now. I think it's time to go. I can find somebody at a better overall at a younger age, and probably a cheaper, maybe a little bit more of a pricier salary. But it's time to move on from Crawford. There's absolutely no way that we should have I mean, did our offense show up? No. And you can only blame the goalie so much. But when we put up double their shots in 2 of those losses, it's just something's not working. Crawford was going to be the first big name aside from Siebert to get moved, just simply because of his age. So when we hit the offseason next video, it'll... How do I have a 96 offense? What? What the hell happened to get my team jumped to a 96 offense? There's nobody here that got a significant jump to give me a 96 offense. Should I have had a 96 offense the whole time? No, absolutely not. Did people in the system improve? He's an 81, Sprong's a 79. His shot's getting good, man. He might be an NHL. Oh, yeah, he's actually... Wait, I need to do current. Sorry. Sprong will probably be an NHL next season. Nick Schmaltz should probably be an NHL next season. DePrinkat's got one more junior season before I call him up. Man, yeah, I think I'm moving on from Crawford. He is a 90, but like I said, he's 33. That playoff run was not very good. He had a 90 save percentage. Really not acceptable. So we're gonna go into this offseason looking for a new goalie. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Very frustrating way to end the video, but hey. I might skip the draft because I don't have any draft picks. So the next time you see this, I might be a free agency. If I do make any moves at the draft, I will obviously record it. But I mean, feel free to leave your opinions on what you think I should look to improve on. I mean, I know blaming the goalie is the easy way out, and my offense didn't show up. But I want to wait for progress from some of my guys before I start to really look to move them. Yeah, remember, if you enjoyed the video, despite the outcome, leave a like. Best way to figure out when I put up the next Chicago Blackhawks video is to subscribe to the channel. Right now I have a hockey tournament that will go on from Thursday till Sunday, so I don't know when I will record next. Hopefully tomorrow when I get home from work I will be awake and record a couple, but that we'll have to wait and see. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one where hopefully we have a kind of exciting off season.